You had a good week?
Yes,
Okay, that's good. Have you had any exams?
yes, I have some.
Okay. Have you had any results yet?
Yes,
Yeah, and are they what you were hoping for?
they are good.
Good. Oh, that's great. Well done. So, can you relax yet or not?
No, I have another exam in next.
Okay, one more. Okay. All right. I hope it goes well, Quang. Viet Tien, Xin Chao.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Viet Tien?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, that's good. I didn't
I'm fine,
didn't
thank
did
you.
good. Didn't see you last week. I think you were away
Yes,
last week from the class. Okay, is everything going well, Viet Tien?
just everything have is
It's good. All
going very
right.
well for me.
Okay, that's good. Can you please turn your camera on, Viet Tien, and Quang
Mm,
too, please?
I can turn my camera on right now because my camera phone has broken and
Oh,
the new
okay.
phone don't have my Zoom account, so I cannot turn it on.
Okay, that's fine. Quang, I can sort of see you. You are very, very blurry, Quang, your picture.
Okay, but I don't know why it's blur.
Yeah. Can you see that, Quang? Very blurry.
Yes, I can see.
Okay, not sure why though. Okay. Ming Ang Sin Chao.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Ming Ang?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Have you had a good week?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And can you turn your camera on, Ming Ang?
Uh, Let me try.
Okay, thank you. Quang Ming Sin Chao.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Quang Ming?
I'm good, thanks.
Good. Can you turn your camera on, Quang Ming?
I think my Wi-Fi is not good, so I think I can't turn my camera.
Okay. All right, I'll just wait a moment to see if anyone else is going to join us. Maybe who else usually comes? Ding Lam. Haven't seen Ding Lam yet. Okay, I think we should get started, everyone, because it's after past. So welcome to the class for this afternoon. Um, just before I continue, next weekend I will be in Hanoi to teach you in person. So I think Mrs. Ha is going to remind you of this, but next Sunday, the class will be at 9:30 at Mrs. Ha's home. So I hope you can make it then. Viet Tien,
Yes,
yeah. Can you come, Viet Tien, next Sunday to Mrs. Ha's home?
yes, I can.
That's great. So 9:30, everyone. So I look forward to seeing you in person. And we will combine with the other class, with the morning class. I think Mrs. Ha is going to remind you of this anyway. But yes, 9:30 next Sunday morning. And I look forward to seeing you all. Ding Lam. Xin chào Ding Lam.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, good. Welcome to class. Okay, everyone. So what we're going to do, we're going to a little bit more talking, of course, and we will do looking more at writing task 1. What I will be doing with you, I think, when I am in Hanoi, I am in Hanoi for 2 weekends. Okay, we will focus mostly on speaking. Give you the chance to speak with me face to face and to practice your speaking. Before we start, are there any questions? Okay, everyone, we're going to have a look at the video. We're looking now at another grammar mistake. Ming Ang, can you see the screen that says mistake number 3?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, great. Okay, everyone, please look and listen to this video.
Okay, mistake number 3. See if you can spot it.
I like Santander more than London. It's more quiet and the weather is better.
All right, did you get it? This is what they said. And what they should have said.
By the way, everyone, Santander is a city in Spain. Okay, Santander is a city. London, of course, is a city in England.
Is this. I like Santander more than London. It's quieter and the weather is better. Not more quiet. It's quieter. This is a mistake with comparatives. When you're comparing two things with an adjective of one syllable, you add er. Quiet, quieter. If the adjectives have 2 or 3 or more syllables, then you use more interesting, more beautiful, more economic. But if it's one syllable, it's er, okay? So instead of tall, oh, it's more tall. No, it's taller. Oh, your car is fast. But mine is more faster? No, faster. My car is faster. How do you get round this? It is a question of practice. You can practice writing, but I suggest practice speaking as well. Let me give you a nice, simple practice activity, okay? I want you to compare you with me. Very simple, right? Here are 6 adjectives. Tall, short, old, young, fat, slim. And just compare yourself. For example, I am taller than you. And you are shorter than me. I don't know that, but listen, I'm 1 meter 73. So you tell me. I'm 57 years old and I'm pretty slim. So anyway, practice some examples. For the moment, let's look at the next mistake.
Okay, so we won't look at the next mistake. So what I'm going to send you now, everyone, in chat is the rule that he was talking about. So we're talking here about comparative adjectives. Ding Lam.
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you please read the rule that I have just sent you in chat?
The rule comparative adjective are one syllable. Use a two syllable or more. Use more. As quiet, Hanoi is quieter, more quiet than Ho Chi Minh City.
Okay, not bad. Remember, e.g., everyone, Ding Lam, e.g. means for example. Okay, it is just a shortcut way of writing for example. So if you ever see this e.g. and you pronounce it e.g., it just means for example. So what this means, everyone, okay, if the adjective you are talking about, okay, has one syllable, you use er. Okay, if the adjective has 2 syllables or more, you use more. And the example is Hoi An is quieter or more quiet than Ho Chi Minh City. So Hoi An, okay, Hoi An is actually just one syllable. Two names, but one syllable. So you use quieter, not more quiet. You use more quiet with words that have two syllables, quieter with words that have one syllable. Let's practice some of these so you get the idea of what I'm talking about. Probably easiest if we use examples. That way you will understand what I'm talking about. Okay, we've seen that one. Forget about that one, everyone. I'll just get another one for you here. Hang on. All right, everyone. Tall. Okay, tall. Which one of these is correct? Please send me your answer in chat. She is more tall than him, or she is taller than him. Which one is correct? Thank you, Ming Ang. Ding Lam, thank you. Thank you for Quang. Thank you, Viet Tien. Good, you all get this correct. Ding Lam, just waiting for you. Quang Ming, you are correct. Ding Lam. Ding Lam, oi. Okay. Okay, yeah. Not quieter, either tall, taller, or more tall, Ding Lam. Which is the correct?
I choose taller.
Taller is correct, okay? Because tall has one syllable. Tall has one syllable, okay? So when we're using it as a comparative, okay, we use ER, taller, not more tall. Okay, I'll give you another one. Okay, the adjective is bright. When we want to use it as a comparative, do we use brighter or more bright? Which one is correct? Bright is the adjective. Thank you, Quang. Thank you, Quang Ming. Thank you, Viet Tien. Ming Ang waiting for you. Ding Lam waiting for you. Thank you, Ming Ang. You can just send me the word. You don't have to send me the whole sentence. Thank you, Ding Lam. Okay, the correct answer, of course, is brighter because bright is just one syllable. So brighter is the comparative. Okay, here's another one. Okay, everyone, which one is correct? Thank you, Fu Kwang. Thank you, Ding Lam. Ming Ang. Thank you, Quang Ming. Just waiting for you, Viet Tien. And while we're waiting, Ming Ang. Ming Ang, Ming Ang, oi.
Yes, teacher.
Ming Ang, is interesting a one-syllable word or not? Interesting.
Not.
Not. How many syllables does interesting have?
Uh, 4.
Interesting. Interesting. Interesting.
Uh,
Maybe 3, I think, Ming Ang, because it's pronounced, you can pronounce it interesting, but most people say interesting. Okay? So interesting is 3 syllables. Anyway, it has more than one. Interesting has more than one, so you must use more interesting, not interestinger. Just do a couple more of these. Okay, so young is the adjective. Okay, good. Younger is correct because young has only one syllable, so I must use younger, not more young. One more, I think, everyone. Everyone seems to have the correct idea. Thank you, Fu Kwang. Thank you, Kwang Ming. All right, and so the answer, everyone, of course, is more peaceful because peaceful is how many syllables in peaceful? Viet Tien? Viet Tien?
2.
2, correct. Okay, 2 correct. So when it's used to compare it, you must say more peaceful, not peacefuler. Okay, so just to summarize, I'll stop sharing that. Just to summarize, everyone, comparative adjectives, if the adjective has one syllable, you use like fatter, shorter, taller. If it has 2 or more syllables, like peaceful, you use more peaceful. Hoi An is more peaceful than Hanoi. Are there any questions about that? Okay. Now, I get to share a speaking video with you. Okay, let's have a listen to this, everyone. Okay, what is this question? Kwang Ming, Kwang Ming,
Yes.
can you see the question on your screen?
Yes.
What is it, Kwang Ming?
What kind of sports do you like?
Good. Okay, let's see how he answers this question. Can't hear, sorry.
But as far as practicing sports goes,
It's all right,
I
I'll
go
start again in a
every now
moment,
and then
everyone.
and I do a bit of swimming. What kind of sports do you like? Well, if you're talking about watching sports, then football. But as far as practicing sports goes, I go jogging every now and again, and I do a bit of swimming.
Once more.
What kind of, sport do you like? Well, if you're talking about watching sports, then football. But as far as practicing sports goes, I go jogging every now and again, and I do a bit of swimming.
Okay, what kind of sports do you like? So you can see the first thing he talks about is...
What kind of, sport do you like? Well, if you're talking about watching sports...
Well, if you're talking about watching sports, remember everyone, well, this word here, well, is just a word you use often to introduce a thought that you are having. Okay, it is a word, it fills in a gap. Well, you often use the word well in English before you start an answer. What kind of sports do you like? Well, if you're talking about watching sports, okay, so well is very commonly used to introduce an answer. Doesn't mean anything by itself. It's just a word that is used to start an answer. Well.
Then football. But as far as practicing sports goes, I go jogging every now and again, and I do a bit of swimming.
Okay. What are the two sports that he does? Ding Lam? Ding Lam.
I'm here.
Yeah. What are the two sports that he mentioned that he does? What did he
Football,
say?
football and swimming.
And one more. So he likes watching football.
Watching
Okay.
football and swimming.
Yeah, and he does a bit of swimming, and there was something else he does too. Kwang. Kwang.
Yes.
What was the other one that he mentioned? He watches football. He does a bit of swimming. What else does he do? Did you notice?
No.
Okay, Ming Ang. Ming Ang.
Go jogging.
Correct. Goes jogging. Goes jogging. Play it one more time, then I will ask you the same question.
What kind of, sport do you like? Well, if you're talking about watching sports, then football. But as far as practicing sports goes, I go jogging every now and again, and I do a bit of swimming.
Okay, I assume you all know jogging. Jogging just means going for a run, running for exercise, also known as jogging. Jogging and running are synonyms. Jogging, though, just means to run gently, not too fast. If you go jogging for exercise, means you are just running, not too fast, not too slow. Another thing you will notice here, I'll do it one more time.
What kind of, sport do you like? Well, if you're talking about watching sports...
Okay, you will hear how he emphasizes the word watching. Well, if you're talking about watching sport, okay, he emphasizes that so to make it clear that this is not sport that he actually does, but that he watches. So he puts added emphasis on the word watching. If you're talking about watching sport, okay, so to make his meaning clear. All right. Kwang Ming.
Yes.
What kind of sports do you like?
Well, if you're talking about watching sport, I like basketball. As far as talking about doing sport, I prefer swimming and do some jumping.
Good, Kwang Ming. Very good answer. Okay, and doing some jogging. Good. Deng Lam.
I'm here.
What kind of sports do you like?
If you are talking about watching sport, I prefer for playing football and basketball.
Okay, if you are talking about watching sport, I prefer playing football and basketball. Does that mean you like watching or playing, Ding Lam? Do you play
Playing,
football or watch?
playing.
Okay, so this one, when he says talking about watching sport, that means he doesn't do it. He just watches it on TV or online or something like that. Okay. So Ding Lam, you would need to say, well, do you watch any sports, Ding Lam? Do you watch any sport?
Yes.
What sports do you watch?
Sport is football and basketball.
Okay, so you would say, well, I like watching and playing both football and basketball. Is that true, Ding Lam?
Okay.
Okay, that's how you say it. Okay, and everyone, please try to remember, start your answer with well. This is what a native speaker would do. Well, Viet Tien,
Yes.
what kind of sports do you like?
Well, I prefer badminton because my friends always play it and I want to play with my friends more.
Okay, good. Quang,
Yes,
what kind of sports do you like?
to be honest, I would be badminton because my friend play it too, and I have the space for that game. I enjoy that.
Okay, good. Good answer, Quang. Just remember, please try to start your answer with well. Okay? Okay? So, like, well, to be honest. Okay, Quang?
Okay,
Okay, just remember well, because I'm trying to teach you to do what a native speaker will do. So just remember, well doesn't mean anything other than it's a way to start an answer. Ming Ang,
Yes.
what kind of sports do you like?
Well, I really like swimming in the summer because it helps me exercise and relax, and I do a bit of going jogging.
Okay, I do a bit of jogging. Okay, don't need to say doing. Okay, Ming Ang.
Yes,
Okay, I do a bit of jogging. Jogging. Do a bit of jogging. Don't need to say jogging. Don't need to say going. Okay, that's good, Ming Ang. That's good. What about, do you like, Ming Ang, do you like watching any sport?
no, I don't.
Okay, so you can say that as well as part of your answer. You can say, well, I don't like watching any sport, but I like going swimming and I also go jogging. Does that make sense, Ming Ang?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, okay, good. All right, we'll do one more of these, everyone. Another question. Okay, different question this time, everyone. Ah,
Your hometown, innit? I love the fact that it's quiet and safe. That said, in the summertime, it does get very busy because it's a touristic town, but that's fine. Oi, yo, what do you like about your hometown, innit? I love the fact that it's quiet and safe. That said, in the summertime, it does get very busy because it's a touristic town, but that's fine. Oi, yo, what do you like about your hometown, innit? I love the fact.
okay, so he doesn't say well at the start of this sentence, but he could. You could say, well, I love the fact that it's quiet and safe. This is a collocation. I love the fact. It just means what I am saying is true. Well, I love the fact that it's quiet and safe. What else does he say?
That it's quiet and safe. That said, in the summertime, it does get very busy because it's a
Okay. That said, that said is another collocation, meaning it's like a linking phrase. He uses this to link with a second idea. The second idea is that in summer, because it's a tourist town, it gets very busy, but that's okay. So he uses that said, and I will share this with you because it is a linking phrase. That said, this is when you are going to introduce another thought that is different from the first one. Hope this makes sense. So his first thought was, well, I love the fact that it's quiet and safe. That said, in the summer, it gets very busy. Okay, so he's introducing another thought. Viet
Yes.
Instead of saying that said, what other linking word could he use? Do you know?
Uh,
I love the fact that it's quiet and safe. What could I say next instead of that said, which means the same thing? Means the same thing.
however,
Correct. Very good, Viet. However, that said, okay, and however are the same, mean the same thing. So that said and however are synonyms, even though that said is two words, however is one word. Okay, so you can use this as adding another phrase to your vocabulary, just another way of saying however. I like the fact it's quiet and safe. However, in the summer it gets busy. I love the fact it's quiet and safe. That said, in the summer it gets busy. Kwang, does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, good. Ding Lam.
Yeah.
touristic town. Well,
Okay,
that's
Ding
fine.
Lam. Us.
Oi, yo, what do you like?
Okay, going to ask you this question, Ding Lam, and you have to give
Yeah.
me an answer of two sentences. What do you like about your hometown?
Yeah, I love the Texas. I love the Texas, quieter and more peaceful.
Sorry, Ding Lam, what do you love? I didn't hear.
I love the Texas, quieter and more peaceful.
Okay, I love the fact that it's quiet and peaceful. Good. Yeah. Carry on, Ding Lam. Yeah, I love the fact that it's quiet and peaceful. Anything else, Ding Lam? Have to give me two sentences, remember?
Yeah. That's said. In uh, in summer is so okay to live.
That said, in summer, what happens in summer, Ding Lam?
Is so okay to live.
It is okay. In summer, it's okay to leave. Doesn't quite make sense. That said, in summer, does it get busy in summer, your hometown, Ding Lam, or does it get hot in summer? Does it get very hot in summer, Ding Lam?
Yes.
Okay, so you could say, I love the fact that it's quiet and peaceful. However, in summer, it gets too hot. is better. Okay, Ding Lam?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Can you say that for me? Can you say all of that for me now, please, Ding Lam? What do you like about your hometown?
Uh, I love the fact that quieter and more peaceful. However, in the summer it is so hot.
Okay, good. Much better. Viet Thanh,
Yes.
what do you like about your hometown?
Uh, about me, honestly, I love how peaceful the hometown is, and also I love the friendly people there.
Okay, good. So everyone, please try to remember to start your sentence with well. Okay, again, this is what many native speakers would do. Just make your first word well. Quang, Quang,
Yes.
what do you like about your hometown? Quang?
Uh, I like hometown because it have a very fresh air, and in here it's really quiet. No noisy, no annoying, no, not so annoying, and it's really peaceful.
Okay. Um, a little bit, some good adjectives, Quang. Okay, but just a little bit confused. Can you try it again, please, Quang? And can you start with the word well? Okay.
Um,
So what do you like about your hometown, Quang?
I like my hometown because it's have a fresh air and it's not too loud. Like it's very quiet and very peaceful to stay live in.
Okay, good. That's better. Ming Ang,
Yes.
what do you like about your hometown, Ming Ang?
Well, I love the fact that it's quiet and peaceful. That said, sometimes quite boring.
Okay, very good English, Ming Ang. Very good. So you started with well. That's great. All right. And you also used that said correctly. Very good, Ming Ang. Quang Ming, Quang Ming,
Yes.
what do you like about your hometown?
Well, personally, I keen on the hustle and bustle of the city. Moreover, I love the fact that there's many entertainment place in my area, so I'm not concerned to be bored.
Sorry, I'm not concerned. I'm
Concerned
not,
about being bored.
okay, better. I'm not concerned about being bored. Good. Good English, Quang Ming. Okay, good. So that's better, everyone. You are all giving two sentence answers. So remember for speaking part one, two or three sentences for your answer. Okay, if you can. Not just one sentence. One sentence is not enough. Must have at least two. Three is better if you can. Are there any questions about any of that? Okay. For the rest of the lesson, everyone, we're now going to go on to writing. I'm going to share the screen with you now. All right, we're going to continue with some paraphrasing. Remember, paraphrasing is the first thing we do when we answer any task one question. And what you always paraphrase is the opening sentence, the sentence that describes what the graph or chart is about. Okay, you always paraphrase that. Thank you for everyone who sent me their homework. Okay, I'm going to send you now another couple in chat, and I want you to see if you can paraphrase it. Okay, now for this paraphrase, okay, you are altering some of the words. You are not just using synonyms, but you are altering some of the words. So the sentence is, can you please read the sentence for me? Ming Ang, Ming Ang.
Yes.
Can you read the sentence I've just sent you in chat, Ming Ang?
There has been a rapid growth in the use of alternative energy source.
Good. Okay. So I've given you the beginning of a paraphrase sentence here. The use of alternative energy sources. Okay. So please finish this sentence so it means the same as this sentence. Okay. Using different forms of these words. See if you can do that. There has been a rapid growth in the use of alternative energy sources, or the use of alternative energy sources. Please finish the sentence for me so that it means exactly the same, using the same words but different forms.
Teacher,
Yes.
I can't see the diagram entirely, so can you slide it down?
Not looking at the diagram, we're looking at what I have sent you in chat, Kwang.
Oh,
Okay, can you see what I've sent you in chat? Just in case there's any confusion, everyone, okay, I'll send you the example that some of you did for homework. Okay, thank you, Kwang. Thank you, Viet Tien. Just while the rest of you are thinking about this, here's an example I sent you in homework. Viet Tien,
Yes.
okay, can you read me the sentence?
The use of alternative energy.
No, the one I've just sent you in chat.
The first one, the not changed one.
Yeah, the next one. I've just sent you another one in chat.
I haven't seen it.
Hang on. Oh, I know why. Sorry. There.
There had been a steady rise in iPhone sales during the first 6 months of the year.
Okay, good. So you can paraphrase this, everyone, by saying, okay, iPhone sales rose steadily during the first 6 months of the year. That is a paraphrase of this sentence, just using slightly different word forms. I'll say it again. This sentence here says there had been a steady rise in iPhone sales during the first 6 months of the year. In the paraphrase, I have begun the sentence using iPhone sales. So to make the sentence mean the same, I have to say iPhone sales rose steadily during the first 6 months of the year. Okay, so I've changed rise to rose and steady to steadily so that it makes sense if I start the sentence with iPhone sales. So with the one I just sent you, everyone, sentence number 3, I'll send it again. There has been a rapid growth in the use of alternative energy sources. The use of alternative energy sources. So please finish that sentence just by using different forms of the same words. Okay, Kwang, I have yours. Not quite correct, Kwang. Not quite. Everyone, please send me your sentence in chat. Send me your sentence, the whole sentence. Kwang Ming, the whole sentence, okay? Viet Tien. Viet Tien, oi.
Yes.
Okay, I can see your answer, Viet Tien. Almost you have all the correct words, just the order is not correct. Okay?
Yes.
I'll show you in just a moment. Not quite, Kwang Ming. I'll show you the answer, everyone, in just a moment. Okay, Ming Ang, you are correct. This is the answer, everyone. Okay, this is the first sentence. There has been a rapid growth in the use of alternative energy sources. The use of alternative energy sources has grown rapidly. Okay, grown rapidly are the two words you need to have in here. Viet Tien, you had the right words, but in the wrong order.
Yes.
Okay, grown rapidly. Okay, so the paraphrase, and there are many different ways you can paraphrase, by the way, many different ways. But if I was going to paraphrase beginning with these words, I would have to use grown rapidly in here. There has been a rapid growth in the use of alternative energy sources. The use of alternative energy sources has grown rapidly. Hope that makes sense. I'll give you another one. I'll just actually, before I do that, just check the meaning of some of these words to make sure you understand. Ding lam, ding lam.
Yeah.
What does rapid mean? Rapid.
Rapid mean is sharply or
Good.
dramatically.
Dramatically or quickly. Okay.
Yeah.
Rapid just means fast, everyone. Rapid is a synonym of fast. Okay. Alternative energy sources. Viet Tien. Viet Tien.
Yes.
Alternative energy sources. What are they? Alternative energy sources.
It means a different source of energy.
For example,
Like instead of using electricity, we can use sun, maybe.
correct. Very good. Alternative energy sources usually means something different from using fossil fuels. Have you heard this phrase before, Viet Tien? Fossil fuels.
Yes.
Okay, good. I'll just put it in chat. Okay, everyone. Fossil fuels. Huang,
Yes,
do you know what fossil fuels are? What
yes.
that means? For example, what is a fossil fuel, Huang?
Like coal and oil.
Correct. Exactly right. Fossil fuels are coal and oil because they come out of the ground. So alternative energy sources means something different from fossil fuels. For example, like wind power or solar power are alternative energy sources. Ming Ang, does that make sense to you? Ming Ang?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. So alternative energy sources just means different ways of energy, different from fossil fuels. And fossil fuels are things that come out of the ground. Water. Water is another alternative energy. Okay, water, using water to make electricity. All right. See if you can do another one of these paraphrases, everyone. This one little bit harder. Again, you are using the same words but different forms. Quang Ming, Quang Ming.
Yes.
Can you read the sentence I've sent you in chat, please?
The popularity of overseas holidays increased significantly in 2024.
Good. Great reading, Quang. Very confident. Okay. So for this paraphrase, I'm beginning with the word there. Okay. So how do I finish this sentence so that it means exactly the same? Thank you, Viet Tien. Almost perfect, except holiday needs to be plural, Viet Tien. Okay. Viet Tien.
Yes.
Okay. Did you hear what I said? Holiday.
Yes,
Your
I heard it.
answer's good. Holiday needs to be holidays.
Yes.
Holidays. Okay. Quang Ming, you are correct. That's good, Quang Ming. Okay, so Quang Ming Ang Ding Lam, just waiting for you, please. Have to begin the sentence with there. There. Quang, oi.
Yes.
Okay, your answer almost correct, Quang. You are missing one word. Can you see your answer, Quang?
Yes.
What word are you missing, Quang? What word is missing?
Let me see. I have no idea.
Look at the original, Quang. Look at the original sentence, the first sentence.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Okay, does it make sense now, Quang?
Yes.
Okay, good. Ding Lam.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Ding Lam, almost correct. Ding Lam, almost correct. Okay, it's not increasing, but increase. Okay, increase. Ming Ang, you are correct. Okay, Quang, almost correct. Just holidays needs to be plural. Okay, here is the correct answer, everyone. I'll send it to you. Ming Ang, Ming Ang.
Yes.
Can you read the first sentence, please? The original sentence.
The popularity of overseas holidays increased significantly in 2024.
Correct. Now, can you read Ming Ang? Can you read the paraphrase?
There was a significant increase in the popularity of overseas holidays in 2024.
Correct. Okay, so you can see I we have done the paraphrase just by changing the form of a couple of the words. So this is a different way of paraphrasing than just using synonyms. You can change the form of the word as well. Are there any questions about that? So the two main ways you can paraphrase, you can use synonyms. Okay, you can change the form of the words, and there is a third way as well, which is change the order of the words. You can turn the sentence around. Maybe you start the sentence with the second part of the original sentence, and then put the first part of the original sentence on the end of the new sentence. That is another way. Anyway. Okay, what I want you to paraphrase now, please, is the first sentence of this graph. Ding lam, ding lam.
Yeah.
Okay, can you read the opening sentence of this graph, ding lam?
Yeah, the charts below show the trends in three different areas of crime is Manchester City census from 2003 and 20 uh, 20
Close, 2012.
2012, yeah.
Okay, that's how you read it. From 2003 to, okay, this small dash, when you read it, you just say to. From 2003 to 2012 is how you read that year. Okay, everyone in chat, can you please send me your paraphrase of this sentence? There is no one correct answer to this, by the way. There are many different ways you can paraphrase this sentence. As I've already discussed, you can use synonyms, which means change some of the words to words which mean the same thing but are different words. You can maybe change the form of some of the words, which we've just been practicing, or you can even maybe change the order of words in the sentence. Up to you. But see if you can do a correct paraphrase of that sentence. And send it to me in chat, please. Thank you, Viet Tien. That paraphrase is fine, Viet Tien. Good.
Teacher,
Yes.
can you send it back for me because I have out due to the misconnection.
Okay, I will stop the share, everyone. I will start it again. All right, going to share it with you again, everyone. Can you see it now, Kwang Ming?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Kwang.
Yes.
Okay, so looking at your paraphrase, Kwang, table is not the same as chart, okay?
Okay.
Table and chart are not the same thing, so you can't use table when you are talking about a chart. Can you think of another word for chart, Kwang?
I think it is a high chart paragraph.
Not pie chart. Again, pie chart is something different again from this sort of graph.
Paragraph.
Loại này nó là
Not
line rồi bà con ơi.
paragraph.
Lâm ấy Quang, nó là line mà. Cái pie chart là nó phải giống như cái hình tròn cái bánh ấy, xong cái tròn cắt thành phần nhỏ ra. Đúng không? Còn bar là
Rồi.
cái bar là cái thanh cột của nó đấy. Cái cột của nó lên thì nó là bar chart. Ok, con phải biết phân biệt được các loại này. Còn cái này nó có cái đường còn table là nó phải thành cái ô bảng ấy. Mình xong mình điền hàng ngang hàng dọc ra ấy. Okay, sorry, I explained a little bit, okay?
Of course. Thank
Ừ.
you, Mrs. Ha. Cảm
Yeah.
ơn.
Chứ còn đây chỉ là line chart thôi, nó là một cái đường kẻ, đường thẳng, nó lên lên xuống xuống, nhưng nó là line chart. Okay,
Rồi.
thank you, teacher. Yes.
Thank you, Mrs. Ha. So, Kwang, what is a word beginning with G which describes this chart? Word beginning with G. G.
Graph.
Graph. Yes, it's a graph. Okay. Chart and graph are synonyms. Does that make sense, Kwang?
Yes.
Okay. But table is different and pie chart is different. They are very different sorts of diagrams. But chart and graph do mean the same. Okay, Kwang Ming.
Yes.
Okay, good chart. Illustrates is good, Kwang Ming. Okay. The alternations. So the word you want, Kwang Ming,
Yeah.
the word you want is alterations. Okay.
Alteration. Okay.
Yeah, not alternation. That's a different word.
Yeah.
Okay. And the rest of it, Kwang Ming, in three different features of criminal doesn't make sense, unfortunately. It's not the same as different areas of crime. In three different. Can you think, Kwang Ming?
Type of criminal.
Yeah, correct. Very good. I was just going to say, what is a synonym of area beginning with T? Type of crime. Much better. Okay,
Yeah.
Kwang Ming? Over a 10-year period. So that is much better. Okay, so I have Viet Tien, I have Kwang Ming, I have Fu Kwang. Ding Lam Ming Ang, just waiting for you, please. Ding Lam, how are you getting on? Ding Lam, oi.
Yeah.
Okay, how are you getting on, Ding Lam? Just waiting for your answer. Ming Ang.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you've sent me your answer, have you? Okay. Okay, that's good, Ming Ang. Ming Ang. Ming Ang.
Yes.
Okay, just one mistake, Ming Ang. Okay. Kinds have to have an S because it's plural, okay? Three different kinds of crime. Okay? Because of the word three means more than one, so it has to be kinds. Does that make sense, Ming Ang?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, send it to you in chat. Ming Ang, can you see what I've sent you?
Yes.
Okay, does that make sense?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Kinds has to have the S because you are using three, which is more than one. Three different kinds. All right. Ding Lam, I wanted a paraphrase of the sentence, not just the word paraphrase. Okay. Overviews is not quite right. Ding Lam? Ding Lam? And Fu Kuang? Fu Kuang?
Yes.
Okay, same for your one. Overviews is not quite the same as shows. Kuang, can you tell me shows? Can you give me a synonym that starts with the letter I? I-L, I-L, I-L.
Illustrate.
Correct. Illustrates, illustrates. Okay, illustrates is much better than overviews. Okay, Kuang?
Okay.
Okay. So I'll send you an answer. This is the answer Viet Tien sent me.
Right.
Okay. This is Viet Tien's answer, everyone. The diagram illustrates how three different areas, okay, he could have used, Viet Tien could have used types, which would have been better, of crime changed in Manchester city centre. Okay? So that is one way of paraphrasing it. But he also could have changed this to types instead of area. He could have changed 2003 to 2012 for 10 years. He could have said 10 years instead of these dates. But you are getting the idea, I hope, of how to do a paraphrase. And just a quick bit of revision here. Okay, I have sent you the acronym POT, which we've discussed before. This helps you remember the structure of your answer. Ming Ang, Ming Ang,
Yes.
what does the P in POT stand for?
P is paraphrase.
Correct, paraphrase, which we've just done. Okay, paraphrase is the first paragraph of your answer. What is the next paragraph in your answer? Ding Lam, Ding Lam.
Is overview.
Correct, is overview. And Viet Tien, what are the next two paragraphs?
The next two paragraph is overview
Yeah,
and
we've got paraphrase, overview,
overview.
and what does the T in pot stand for?
The two, I think,
Yeah, two what? Two.
two main paragraph. I don't know.
Quang, can you remember? Quang?
It means to detail graph.
Two detail paragraphs. Okay, Viet Tien, can you remember now?
Yes.
Two detail paragraphs. This, again, is the structure of any task one answer. No matter whether you are getting a graph or a map or a table or a chart, just remember POT, paraphrase, overview, two detail paragraphs. Okay, so we've done the paraphrase, everybody. Thank you for that. Now we're going to look at the overview. Now, Remember, the overview, okay, is a summary of the main features of the graph. The overview is only 2 or 3 sentences. That's all. Doesn't have to be long. It always starts, the overview always starts. I've said this before, but I will remind you. I'm going to send this to you in chat. You can start it in 2 ways. Kwang Ming, can you please read what I've just sent you in chat, please? Kwang Ming.
From the first one to third.
The thing I've just sent you in chat.
Overview always start with it can be clearly seen that overall.
Okay, these are the 2 ways you start your overview. Okay, it can be clearly seen that, or overall. Okay, so just using the first one as an example, it can be clearly seen that what has happened to burglaries, Ming Ang? Ming Ang,
Yes.
okay? It can be clearly seen that burglaries, so looking at the graph, Ming Ang, burglary, of course, is the yellow line. What has happened to burglaries?
Uh, it can be clearly seen that um,
Burglaries have done what? Burglaries have,
burglary have done that
what has happened here? Ming Ang, what happened?
go down
Good. Go
dramatically.
down. Yeah, go down dramatically. What is a word that means go down that begins with D, Ming Ang?
Decrease.
Correct. Burglaries have decreased dramatically. Very good. Okay, that is your first sentence. The next sentence would be, what has happened to car theft? Viet Tien. Viet Tien.
Car theft is
What has
uh,
happened in general? What has happened to
in
car
general
theft?
is rose up.
Yeah, rose. What is an adverb you can use to describe how fast or slowly they have gone up?
Mm,
Have they gone up rapidly?
slowly.
Okay, good. Okay, burglaries have increased slowly. What is another adverb beginning with G? Viet Tien?
Gradually.
Correct. Okay. Car theft has increased gradually or slowly. Good. And our last sentence, what has happened to robbery? Kwang, Kwang.
Uh, it stay the
What?
same.
Robberies have stayed the same. Good. Okay. So can everyone now in chat please send me your overview? And remember, you must start with, it can be clearly seen that, or overall. Please send me your overview of the main changes of this graph. 2 or 3 sentences, please. So you have to describe what has happened to burglary, car theft, and robbery. And please remember, you are starting with, it can be clearly seen that, or overall. There are 2 reasons why I teach this way of starting. One, because it's very easy for you to remember. You can start any overview for any essay this way. It can be clearly seen that or overall. So one, it is easy for you to remember. And two, the examiner who is marking your essay is very used to seeing this. Okay. So they almost expect it. So when they see you start your answer like this, they know that you are on the right path with your answer. Okay, Kwang.
Yes.
All right. So your first sentence, Kwang, is that true? What is your first sentence?
Uh, Decrease gradually.
So gradually means what, Kwang? What does gradually mean? What does it mean?
Slowly.
Uh-huh. So does that look slow to you, Kwang?
No, no.
No. So gradually is not the correct adjective. Okay, Kwang? Can you think of a better one?
Slowly.
Not slowly. It hasn't gone slowly.
Sharply.
Good. That is a better one. Sharply. Much better. It's because it's decreased very fast, hasn't it? So gradually is not correct. By the way, everyone, if you are making some mistake with this, don't worry, okay? Because this is why we practice, and I will correct it for you. So don't worry about making any mistake. And if I ask you to correct it, that's fine. Okay, it's not a problem. This is how we learn. We learn by making mistakes. Okay, Vientiane, that is correct. And you've used overall. Good. Okay, Quang Ming. Quang Ming.
Yes.
Okay, your first sentence, Quang Ming, is great. Okay, good. Upward trend, great. Good. In contrast, the figure of burglary. In contrast, the figure of burglary plummeted too. There's a um, great verb, Quang Ming. The only thing you have done wrong is it's not of. Wrong preposition, Quang Ming. The
Uh,
figure of burglary. Can you guess what the correct preposition should be? Of is not correct. The figure of burglary. Can you guess?
um, uh,
Begins with F. Give you a clue. F. F.
the figure
A
for
word beginning with F.
for
Yes. For. Figure for
uh,
burglary. Okay.
yeah.
It's always figure for something. Okay. Not figure of something. Always figure for. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And the last phrase, while robbery. Okay. While robbery, I will send you the correction. It's almost correct, Guang Ming.
Yes.
I'll send it to you. Kwang Ming, can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, does that make sense, Kwang Ming?
Yeah.
Okay. Your one wasn't quite grammatically correct, okay?
Yes.
Have to use these words. But the rest is fine, Kwang Ming. Good. Okay, so let's look at everyone's overview. Okay, Kwang, you are pretty good. Viet Tien, yours is good. Kwang Ming is good. Ding Lam. By the way, everyone, I know burglary looks like it is spelt with a Q. It's actually a G. It's not a Q in burglary, by the way. I know it looks like one, but burglary is actually spelt with a G. Burglary. Ding Lam. Ding Lam.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Ding Lam. Remember past tense, Ding Lam. Okay, must use
Oh,
past tense.
I
Okay,
don't remember. Yeah,
okay.
I'm
Remember
sorry.
past tense. So, what is past tense of decrease, Ding Lam? What is past tense?
Decrease.
Correct. Decreased. Okay, so these are always past tense. Decreased dramatically. Okay, Ming Ang. Ming Ang.
Yes.
Okay, almost correct, Ming Ang. You do not need the word been. Okay? I'll send you the correction, Ming Ang. But you do not need to say been. I'll show you. Ming Ang. Ming Ang.
Yes.
What is past tense of increase? You put increase. Has to be
Uh,
past tense. What is past tense?
increased.
Correct. Okay, Ming Ang, I've sent you the corrections in chat. Okay? Ming Ang, can you see what I've sent you?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, does that make sense, Ming Ang?
Yes.
Okay, so don't need to use been. Don't need been at all. Okay, so everyone's done this pretty well. So I'm just going to show you what their overview is. Viet Tien.
Yes.
Okay, can you please read what this overview says, please?
The
Can you
overview
see it on
says
your screen? Yeah, the overview
the
is here.
most noticeable
Yeah,
trend is that burglary fell dramatically over the period car theft fluctuated until 2008, upon which it rose steadily, whereas the number of robberies remained relatively stable between 2003 and 2012.
good. Okay, so this is another way of writing an overview, everyone. You'll notice, of course, they haven't started with "it can be clearly seen." All right, so if we put that at the start, it would read, "it can be clearly seen the most noticeable trend." Okay, trend is another word for change. Trend and change mean the same thing. Okay, the most noticeable. is a word you might like to add to your vocabulary. Noticeable, of course, means the one that you notice the most, or the change that stands out the most. Burglary fell dramatically is the adverb they use. Dramatically, suddenly, swiftly, significantly. A lot of different adverbs can be used here, all mean the same thing. Over the period is a very useful collocation for talking about the time period on the graph. Remember, on the graph goes from 2003 to 2012. Go back to the graph, everyone, just quickly. 2003 to 2012. This is called a time period, or an amount of time. Time period. Time period. Kwang, does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, so you can talk about the time period. You don't have to use the exact years always. So time period is a useful way of talking about the amount of time, in this case years, that the graph is showing. So they've said the most noticeable change is that it fell dramatically. Okay, next one in their overview. Okay, car theft fluctuated until 2008, upon which it rose steadily. Be it Tian?
Yes.
I think you said when you read it, you said upon. It's pronounced upon.
Upon.
Okay, it just means after. Same as just another, it's kind of old-fashioned word actually. Means the same as after. Does that make sense, Viet Tien? So it could say after which it rose steadily. Does that make sense, Viet Tien? Viet Tien, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so
Okay.
it could say car theft fluctuated until 2008, after which it rose steadily. Okay, means the same thing. Upon and after mean the same. And remember, everyone, fluctuated just means go up and down. Here's the small version of the graph. Okay, went up and down, means to fluctuate. But generally it rose steadily. And the last part in their overview is they use the linking word whereas. Whereas. Could have used however. They could have used however. But whereas is another useful linking word. Means the same as however. Ding lam. Ding lam.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Whereas means the same as what word? Ding lam?
Uh,
Whereas, word I'm pointing at here, whereas, means the same as, what did I just say?
uh,
Means the same as,
however,
however, yes. Whereas and however mean the same. Whereas, and however. You can use either one. The number of robberies remained relatively stable. This is a collocation, which means relatively stable means they didn't stay exactly the same. As you can see here in the graph, okay, went up and down a little bit, but relatively stable means it stayed mostly the same. If you said stable, it mean it didn't change, which is not true. You can see it goes up here, down here, up here. So you say relatively stable to show that it changed a little bit from time to time, but was mostly stable. So could use the word mostly instead of relatively. Ming Ang, Ming Ang.
Yes.
Relatively stable. Relatively means the same as what word, Ming Ang? Relatively? Relatively stable. Or I could say the word I
Uh,
just beginning with M. I could say relatively robbery remained relatively stable, or robbery remained what stable? Relatively means the same as, did you hear what I said? Begins with
uh,
M. M begins with M. Ming Am. M. A
and,
word beginning with M. Relatively and Huang Ming, can you help her?
Can you repeat?
Relatively stable means the same as a word beginning with M. Stable.
Mainly,
Relatively
mainly stable.
mainly is one. Mainly is good. And another one, Huang Ming,
Mostly
or
stable.
very good. Mainly or mostly. Very good, Huang Ming. Ming Ang,
yes.
that makes sense to you? Relatively means the same as mainly or mostly. Okay? So you can
Yes.
see here, this remained mostly stable, mainly stable, or relatively stable. Means the same. Relatively stable. So again, just add this word to your vocabulary. Okay, everybody, that is the end of the lesson for today. Thank you for coming. No homework, by the way, this coming week. No homework because I'm coming to Hanoi shortly and I won't have time to see it before I come.
Ok. Các bạn ơi nhớ là đến chủ nhật tuần sau 9 rưỡi đến ở nhà bác nhé. Đến học tại nhà bác nhé. Mọi người nhớ nhé. 9 rưỡi sáng, 9 rưỡi chủ nhật. Ok.
Vâng ạ.
Ok các con. Thế thôi. Thank
Bye,
you.
sir.
Bye.